Antibacterial ointment helps your wound heal faster by keeping the wound moist and preventing infection. While you can buy these products over the counter, you may prefer to make your own. You can make a homemade antibacterial ointment using coconut oil, cherioll oil, beeswax, raw honey, witch hazel, herbs, and essential oils. However, check with your doctor before using herbal treatments. Additionally, see your doctor for a severe wound or a possible infection. Step 1. Selecting your ingredients. 1. Use coconut oil and a cherioll oil to dilute it. Coconut oil has antimicrobial and antifungal properties. Coconut oil should be your first ingredient, comprising about half of your oil base, about 1/2 cup. But coconut oil can also be stiff and difficult to work with, so you should think about using 1/2 cup of another oil as well. Excellent choices include olive oil, jojoba oil, or almond oil. 2. Select dry herbs that have anti-inflammatory or antiseptic properties. Choose the dry herbs to use in your recipe. You will need 1/2 to 2/3 cup in total. These can be any combination of chamomile, calendula, comfrey, lavender, and/or plantain leaves. These can be purchased at many health food stores, specialty herb stores, or online. Chamomile has anti-inflammatory properties, making it soothing and healing for skin. Calendula, or marigold, is anti-inflammatory and antiseptic. It increases blood flow to the affected area and promotes healing. Comfrey is anti-inflammatory. It aids in the repair of wounds and accelerates skin healing. Lavender is a natural antiseptic with soothing anti-inflammatory properties. Plantain leaves are antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and analgesic. 3. Choose antiseptic or anti-inflammatory essential oils. In addition to your dried herbs, you may want to add 10 to 15 drops of tea tree oil, lavender oil, or both. Essential oils are highly potent plant essences that have been extracted, and they contain powerful healing properties. Both tea tree and lavender essential oils are powerful natural antiseptics, and both contain anti-inflammatory properties. Essential oils can be purchased at many health food stores, specialty herb stores, or online. 4. Gather beeswax, witch hazel, and raw honey to finish your ointment. The last crucial ingredient for homemade antibacterial ointment is beeswax, either grated or in the form of pellets. 2 other optional ingredients include raw honey and witch hazel. All of these ingredients can be purchased at health food stores, specialty herb or holistic health shops, or online. Beeswax is a skin protectant. It keeps irritants off the skin and allows air circulation into the injured area. It also helps your ointment maintain the proper consistency. Witch hazel is a natural antiseptic. It cleans the area and helps speed up the healing process. Raw honey also offers antibacterial activity. It also helps to maintain a moist wound condition, and provides a protective barrier that prevents infection. Step 2. Gathering ingredients and tools. 1. Make a simple ointment for a quick option. This first recipe allows you to choose from whatever dried herbs you enjoy, or what you happen to have on hand. This recipe calls for witch hazel and beeswax, but essential oils are optional. To follow this recipe, gather and measure out the following ingredients: 1/2 cup coconut oil, 1/2 cup olive, jojoba, or almond oil, 1/2 cup dried herbs of your choice, 4 tablespoons beeswax, 2 teaspoons witch hazel, 15 drops of lavender or tea tree essential oils, optional. 2. Add herbs and oils for additional benefits. This recipe calls for dried lavender, dried calendula, raw honey, and essential oils. To follow this recipe, gather and measure out the following ingredients: 1/2 cup coconut oil, 1/2 cup olive oil, 1/3 cup dried lavender, 1/3 cup dried calendula, 1 tablespoon raw honey, 10 drops tea tree essential oil, 5 drops lavender essential oil, 4 tablespoons beeswax. 3. Gather cheesecloth, a double broiler, and a glass jar. No matter which recipe you choose, you will follow the same procedure, and will need the same tools. To prepare these recipes, you will need cheesecloth or a coffee filter, a double boiler or a glass, metal bowl set over a pot of hot water, and a glass jar with a tight-fitting lid. Gather these items and get ready to begin. Step 3. Making your antibacterial ointment. 1. Simmer the oils and herbs in a double broiler for 30 minutes. In a double boiler, or a glass, metal jar in a pot of hot water, combine your base oils and dried herbs. Simmer for 30 minutes. 2. Filter the herbs by pouring the mixture over a cheesecloth into a bowl. After 30 minutes have passed, place cheesecloth or a coffee filter into a bowl. Pour your oil and herb mixture over the cheesecloth to filter out the herbs. 3. Combine the oil with beeswax and honey in the double boiler. Return your infused oil to your double boiler, or glass, metal bowl. Now add the beeswax, and stir until melted. If you are using raw honey, add the honey at this time as well. 4. Let the mixture cool and add essential oils and witch hazel. These ingredients are optional, so it's okay to skip this step. Once the beeswax and honey are fully melted, remove from heat and allow your mixture to cool. When it has cooled down, add your essential oils and witch hazel and stir. 5. Pour your ointment into a clean, airtight glass jar. Allow ointment to cool completely and transfer into an airtight glass jar. Store this in a cool, dry place. This ointment will keep for up to 1 year. Step 4. When to seek medical care. 1. Check with your doctor before using herbal treatments. While herbs are generally safe, they aren't right for everyone. You might be allergic to certain herbs, and they might aggravate certain conditions. Talk to your doctor to make sure it's safe for you to use herbal treatments. Tell your doctor that you're making an herbal antibacterial ointment and what ingredients you plan to use. 2. Go to the doctor if the wound is serious. You can treat most minor wounds at home, but sometimes they require medical care. Evaluate the wound to decide if it may need medical treatment. If the wound is severe, play it safe and see your doctor. Visit the doctor if any of the following apply to your wound. It's very deep. The sides won't stay together. It's ragged. It's on your face. It's very sore, red, hot, or swollen. There's discharge or pus coming from the wound. It's spurting blood. 3. See the doctor if you can't clean all debris from a wound. Before you apply an antibiotic ointment to a wound, you need to get it clean. Make sure you remove all of the dirt or debris that got into the cut or scrape. If you can't get the wound completely clean, go to the doctor for help. Otherwise, the wound may become infected or could take longer to heal. For instance, it may be hard to get dirt out of a cut or scrape. If you see dirt stuck down in the wound, it's best to see your doctor. 4. Call your doctor if your homemade ointment causes a rash or irritation. While you probably don't need to worry, herbs and essential oils can cause an allergic reaction. After you apply the ointment, watch for a rash, hives, redness, itching, or irritation. If this occurs, stop using the ointment, wash it off, and call your doctor to find out if you need additional care. Your doctor might advise you to treat the allergic reaction at home. However, they might recommend you come in for a checkup to find out if you need additional care. 5. Get immediate medical treatment if you notice signs of an infection. Even with treatment, a wound can get infected. If this happens, you need medical treatment to help your body heal. Go to your doctor if you have the following signs of an infection: redness, drainage, swelling, warmth, increasing pain, fever. If you like our video, please like or subscribe our YouTube channel.